Google have sent out a Google, or I should say Google Small Business, has sent out a survey asking us small business owners how they can improve the services better. So I think it's a great opportunity to reach out to Google and tell them what it is you're looking for, what kind of services. The link to go to the survey is really long, so I have shortened it. So if you're interested in sending your feedback to Google as a small business owner, the link is bit.ly/+SMB, which stands for plus small business owners. So again, follow the link bit.ly/+SMB and complete the survey and tell Google Plus how they can help you run your business better. Then news from Huffington Post that I like to credit my sources of news. So this piece of news I found in Huffington Post, and they report that Google would begin encouraging websites and mobile apps to accept login credentials via Google+. So Google Plus is starting to encourage people to log into different websites via their Google Plus login. And that's, as you know, already Facebook and Twitter and some other websites do that. And it's a great way for Google Plus and the other social networks to log in to monitor your behavior. And it's also a convenient way to log into something. So Google Plus has been in negotiation with online websites. So far, companies that have agreed to accept Google social sign-in include The Guardian, USA Today's website, and as well as Fancy, which I must say I had never heard from them before. I'm glad that I heard from them. The platform, it's really interesting. It's a social shopping site. And Fitbit, it's a personal fitness tracking service and app. Another news from Google, from Huffington Post about Google Plus is that now Google Plus users can now click buy within Google Plus itself. I looked around for examples for it, but I couldn't find it. But basically, one of the first websites, commerce websites that have joined this effort of being able to sell directly on Google Plus is the website Fancy. Although I'm not quite sure how that would work, how you could shop right while you're sitting in Google Plus, how you would shop from Fancy. I couldn't find any explanation or anything, so I guess we'll see it. So what is Fancy? It's really interesting. It's an online shopping site. It basically has a feel very similar to Pinterest. Pictures scroll through in front of your face, and then there's a button. Hi, Mila.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, I'm reading the news. Once I'm done with the news, then we can get to our conversation.
Excellent.
Okay. So it has a feel very similar to Pinterest, and instead of the button pin it, it says fancy it. So if you fancy something, you can add it to your profile, and you can buy it if you like. So it's a social site, shopping site, and it also has a gaming feature, which is really cool. So if you tend to like technology stuff and you bring interesting technology images from the web to Fancy, and if you collect enough, then you can earn a techie badge. So I guess you can brand yourself as a person who's interested in technology in there. There's also obviously business solutions. That's how Fancy makes its money. But I haven't really played around with it too much, but it sounds like in order to be able to sell on Fancy, you'd have to talk to them directly and make arrangements. So that was with Google. I'm sure there's plenty of more stuff going on with Google, but we limit our news to this. And then on to Facebook. Facebook is, as if you heard, we covered it before, that a new face for the Facebook personal timeline has arrived. It is already live in New Zealand, and it is going to be live all over the place. So Facebook has invited reporters to its Melbourne Park headquarters on March 7 to take a look at its new, they call it newsfeed, but actually it's timeline. This news, by the way, I received from Mashable. Then an interesting additional point that I saw there, which would affect the newsfeed, is that when you share a link to a website on Facebook, a like button for that site will appear below your post, encouraging your friends to like the publication if they enjoy the content. And I think that's fabulous. It makes sharing of your content by your website visitors to their Facebook page much more powerful, because it encourages people to like them. It just makes it so much easier to get your information across. So let's keep our eyes and ears open on March 7th and see what Facebook has to share. Then I saw on TechCrunch news about Facebook ads and how the efforts that they are undertaking to make placing a Facebook ad more granular, meaning that they're trying to make it better such that you do a better job of, or they do a better job of targeting the customers that actually will buy for you. So increase the efficiency of their ad platform. Now, to me, that's a whole set of conversation. I think I feel like we have to have a whole series of hangouts just on Facebook ads. But the news is that through new partnerships with top online and offline purchase data providers, Datalogix, Epsilon, Axiom, and BlueKai, Facebook is now allowing advertisers to target hash lists of existing and potential customers. So these companies are the companies that are collecting data about you on your online behavior and also on your offline behavior, and they're selling this data to businesses. So now Facebook has partnered with these companies to create a sort of a new way of categorizing ads on Facebook. So the TechCrunch article says the 4 new partners already work with many of the world's biggest brands to target email marketing, direct mail, and other online ads. Now they'll be able to use the same ones to pinpoint Facebook ads. Facebook is offering users opt-outs from the program, which is very important. So this is not something that if you don't want to be served by ads, you have the control. Facebook gives you the control. Facebook went so far as to publish a note on its privacy page detailing how people can click on custom audiences ads to see what specific advertisers was targeting them, hide future ads from that advertisers, and be exempt from the data providers targeting, which is good. It gives you privacy, control over what kind of ads you are served. And it's also important to note that when these data are shared with business owner, the business owners don't really have your name or contact information or anything. They just get information about your behavior.